talking about international television hosts. We've started, of course, with Dame Edna Everage. Join us now as Puerto Rico's #1 national monument. Imagine Dolly Parton, Carmen Miranda, and the number 422540, which is not her phone number. You have my next guest. Please welcome Iris Chacon. You look great.
Thank you.
And you smell beautiful, too.
And you don't look like a talk show hostess.
No, I'm not.
No. But you do interviews also the way we do, but you also do other things.
Yes, I sing, dance, do comedy, interview, everything.
How long is the show?
My show, well, it was 1 hour.
1 hour.
A variety show.
Live?
Live.
Live.
Sometimes, well, I started live, but then we had to tape. Because once I was interviewing the governor of Puerto Rico, and I started laughing and laughing and laughing, and he started laughing, and both of us, we started laughing and laughing, and they had to cut in the air, so I said, no, it's better tape.
Better tape.
Yeah.
Why? Now, you come from England, and now America, Australia. Why are you only in Puerto Rico? Why haven't they, are you in other countries too? You've seen other Latin countries?
Yes, in all Latin America,
right.
They show my show, you see, and in here in New York, but mostly for the Latin channels. Yeah.
What about commercials? Are you doing commercials?
Oh yes, I did
You got in trouble with one?
Few. Well, that commercial, the coolant anti-freeze commercial, I was in the front page of the Wall Street Journal because that was a controversy of a change of words, you know.
What were the words? What was the controversy?
Well, in Latin America, the word for derriere sounds like coolant, so they.
But was that good for you or bad for you? Did it make you more famous, or did it get you in trouble with the fans?
No, it was good. I'm still here.
I have to tell you, darling, you beautiful, exotic woman, that appearing on Joan's show is a lovely introduction to a very, very big audience in America, and it'll be a big, big help to you. We'll be on this show.
Thank you, I know that.
Do you... Now, Edna was talking about who she likes. Elizabeth Taylor's been on her show. Madonna's been on her show. Queen of England. Who you had that you thought were really wonderful, exciting celebrities?
Well, my show was mostly Latin. I had Julio Iglesias.
Big,
and
so did I. He's lovely, isn't he? And did you know this? This is something he revealed to me, Joan. And some things only come out on shows we do.
Yes.
You find out something that's never been in the publicity. I said to little Julio, and it just came into my head. It was popped into my head. I said, what did your father do for a living? And he said, his father was a gynecologist. Did you know that?
No.
Julio Iglesias' father was a gynecologist. And I said to him, did he ever bring his work home? I said that. But it's lovely, isn't it? I wanted to use it. I'd love to have employed him. He was a bit old, though. His hand was shaking a bit. But,
who else have you had? Julio? Who have you thought was the sexiest of all the men on your show?
The sexiest?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you married?
I don't remember. Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Does anyone ever come on to you? They must.
Yes.
Yeah. If you were single, if you were single, which of the men would you go out with that you've met?
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman.
Because he's different.
he's also very talented, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, he's my very good
I think so. I think we all agree.
Now, you stopped working for 7 years.
Yes.
Why?
Because my show was a weekly show, and singing, dancing, interviewing was a lot of work. And I want to take my show on the road, so I did that.
And then you were able to, and you came right back?
Yes.
Which did you like better? Television or road?
No, I like both.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. On television, I look different. I look fat, and they say, she's like a meatball. But alive, they say I look like Godzilla.
Yeah. You look great.
People are rude, but all three of us love the stage work as well,
yes,
don't we?
Yes.
We enjoy television, but we love being in front of a live audience.
And we're going to bring on a fourth lady now, okay? And if she's wearing sequins, I'm going to commit suicide. All right. We'll be right back with somebody who's from Italy. She's more famous than the Tower of Pisa. My next guest. Stay tuned. International television host Chacon from Puerto Rico and Dame Edna Everidge from Britain and now, of course, the United States. Joining us now is absolutely the hottest female television host from Italy. To her fellow country, she's more than Rome, she's more than the Vatican, she's more than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Please welcome Gabriella Carlucci. Twice in Italy.
I don't know. It's a very long story. It belongs from the ancient people, ancient Romans. So we always kiss twice.
Always kiss twice. Now, again, the biggest talk show in Italy, but yours is live.
Yes.
Unlike the two over here. And yours is 2.5 hours?
Yes, yes. And you know, we don't have commercials because I work for state television. Because in Italy we have several channels, and 3 belongs to the state. So in this channel we don't have commercials. So we don't have interruptions. So we have only one interruption after 1 hour and a half. So after 1 hour and a half, I can leave the studio and get changed because I change my dress.
Right. But
and go to the bathroom.
And I was going
if I need it.
Now, do you just talk, or do you do do you sing and dance also?
No, I just talk.
Just talk. So who's been, which I've been asking, who of all the guests have you enjoyed the most?
The one I like most is Pavarotti. There is a personal friend. I know that everybody knows him in the States because he's very famous. I like him because he's a very special person. He's really a human. He's human, he's kind person. And he has a good relationship with everybody in the studio, with the people that works behind the cameras.
Who is the biggest bore? Can you name a name?
I can name many Italians.
Yeah.
They are boring.
What do you do when a guest is just
really boring?
Like, you know, because all four of us have gone through that. When a guest is just not coming across.
I start saying that maybe the time is over. Maybe it's time to get to another point. And then I have people behind the cameras, and they know me, so they know when I'm bored, and they start doing movements with the hands like it's time to move.
Do you want to stay a talk show host?
Yes.
Yes, I do too.
Yes.
What about you? Do you want to move on to other things, or?
No.
You like what you have?
Yes.
What about you, Edna?
I love it, Joan. And it's my way of reaching out and touching people.
Yeah.
And there's a little lass here I'd like to reach out and touch. Things I've noticed is that ordinary family life is being influenced by talk shows. Yes. I mean, husbands and wives interview each other these days. I mean, he comes home from work and the wife's sitting there at the table and she says, well, what have you got coming up, darling? Things like that.
Yes.
And she says, what was it like at work? He says, well, I happen to have a clip. I mean, we're influencing social life.
Of all the stars at all of your shows, of all the guests that have come through, I'll just ask you, who do you think was was the most exciting for you? Did you meet the Pope? He didn't come on your show, though.
No. I didn't meet the Pope. I met Stevie Wonder, Sting, many others. But the one I really want to meet has never come to my show. It's an American actor.
Who?
I may invite him now.
Yes.
It's Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Well,
I didn't have the chance.
Rejected. Well, he'll be thrilled to know someone wants him on their show. He will. You know, the Pope has been asking to come on my show.
Oh, really?
Because I know him very well, Joan, and when I'm in Rome, we go out raging together. We do. He said to me, we know each other so well, he said, you don't even have to kiss my ring, he said to me. But he's a lovely person.
now, they're both, well, Ed is a widow, but you're married. Are you married or single?
Yes. I'm married with an actor. And he's a theatrical actor, so he spends all his time doing tours over Italy and also in Europe. So we don't have the chance to see each other a lot because I work mostly in Rome and he travels a lot.
So is that good for the marriage or bad for the marriage?
I think it's good for the marriage, also because he understands my problems since I have to stay in Rome or move to other places because I have to work on TV.
What's wrong?
I'm just enjoying every minute of this.
Why don't we go? Why don't we go to commercial? We'll come back and talk a little more. All right, ladies? We'll be back in a moment with more of the 3 top international talk show hostesses. So please stay with us. Television hostess Gabriella Carlucci from Italy, Chacon from Puerto Rico, and Dame Edna Everage from Britain. What is the best part about being a television hostess? Let's just go right down the line and ask. What do you think is the best part about it, Gabriella?
I don't know. In Italy, if you are a star or a TV star, it's much more better than being on the movies, because in Italy, movies are not really that big like TV. So if you are a TV star, everybody wants to please you. Right. They want to give you everything. If you go into a shop, they give you things. It's beautiful. But there is a bad side, because if you go to the same place, they stare at you like you are an animal in the zoo. Yeah. So they want to touch you. They want to see like you dress. You can never go around relaxed without makeup, without being dressed up.
Yeah, you have to look good. What about you, Iris?
Well, you get to know a lot of people and get in touch with different countries, different people, and that's great. I love that.
Yeah. What about you, Edna?
I like the power. I do. I like to dominate people. I like to brainwash them and control them, and I also, like you, Gabriella, I love getting lots of things for nothing. I do. And I like to go into a restaurant and get the best tables.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Nothing. Oh, Dame Edna, we were booked up, but no.
Now, you've all met over the years, I think, probably the most handsome, sexy men in the whole world. If you were free, and could have an affair with anybody, just off the top of your head, who would it be?
I already answered.
Mel Gibson. No question about it. What about you?
Oh, my God, Arsenio.
Arsenio. Okay, okay, and?
Well, you know, I sleep with all my guests. I do. That is to say, I mean, they stay in my home because I do my shows from my own home. So in a sense, they're sleeping, you know, there's a wall between us. But they're snoozing there. But I think little Julio Iglesias, yes, he can leave his slippers under my bed any time he likes. And his father can give me an exploratory. I mean that in a tasteful way, Joan.
Did you have to do any we're all sitting here, you're all married. What are the sacrifices that it's cost to be a top host?
I think that I would like to have children. I would like to have a normal life and then a normal family. And since my husband does a the same kind of job I do, it's very difficult.
Very difficult. What about you?
The same. My husband is a musician, and we travel all over around the world, and I like to have more children, but, you know, it's difficult.
What about you?
Well, only one, and it's just a little sacrifice.
Yes.
My family. I've sacrificed them completely. And you know, it doesn't matter to me because they've turned out delinquents. My daughter's a famous shoplifter. My son is deeply disturbed. But I'm very, very happy. And I wouldn't wish it any other way, Joan.
I thank all three of you so much. A charming, delightful group to have you on. And we talk about how you all say goodbye. You say goodbye on your show. How do you say goodbye on your show? What do you say?
You want to say it in Italian?
Yes.
Allora, siamo arrivati alla fine del programma. Io vi do appuntamento la prossima settimana con un'altra puntata di Luna di Miele.
Okay.
A giovedì prossimo.
Y esto ha sido todo por esta noche, queridos amigos. Les habló su amiga Iris Chacon. Chao.
Okay. Special way which we saw of saying goodbye to guests that you didn't like.
But usually I just say, goodbye, possums.
I have a special way of saying goodbye to my guests also. And we'll be back with more gossip on Madonna. Stay with us. Provided by Sundance Fruit Drinks. Sundance, made with pure fruit juice and sparkling water. No sugar added. That makes Sundance a natural refreshment for the whole family.
Today's
The Dirt with Star Magazine's Janet Charlton. Okay, Janet, what have you got to tell us?
We have caught Madonna in a lie, Joan. This won't surprise you. She was on Arsenio recently, and the subject of Luke Perry came up, and she said, quote, I don't hang out with people who pose with guns on magazine covers. Remember Vanity Fair? Well, who was she hanging out with at her New York recording studio, smoking cigarettes with? Luke Perry. Who did she go dancing at the Ritz with? Luke Perry, and they slipped out separate doors so no one would see them. And if you look at this picture closely, you'll see some of Luke's beauty secrets. He has stopped waxing his chest and back, so he looks like a more mature man. And his pompadour has been puffed up a little bit with some augmented hair. So he's looking his best these days.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
We always love male beauty secrets.
Thank you, and I will speak to you very soon again. On tomorrow's show, a behind the sunglasses look at Jackie O on her 63rd, can you believe it, birthday. You won't want to miss it. See you all tomorrow. Thank you for today.
Coming up, race relations and the lives of interracial couples on Geraldo. Next.